Jeremy said he doesn't remember seeing me at the holiday Hollywood Improv
The
party.
improv party, yeah.
Yeah, we talked upstairs at the bar near the green room. And I said, because the thing is, we had this mezcal sponsor that I'm going to introduce later.
Yes.
But what happened was, I was like, because Ralph Garrett was the upcoming episode, and I figured, oh, Latino, yeah, he drinks this shit, and he's like, man, I hate mezcal, like it's too smoky. And me being the prejudiced California coon that I am, I was like, this little nigga from Cincinnati don't know nothing about no mezcal. Like and then you were like, I love mezcal, and I'm like, oh shit, then I got to drink it with Jeremy because that was my California eliticism kicking in.
Yeah, no, I'm relatively new to drinking, so I have a big homie put me on to a lot of select.
You can say my name, dog.
No, nah, I mean, well, shout out Smooch. Smooch, you know what I'm saying? He put me on a lot of stuff because he gets a lot of, you know what I mean, like Clase Azul, all that stuff. So, you know, it kind of put me on. But yeah, he put me on the mezcal. So yeah,
okay,
I'm open to it.
All right, let me introduce the show.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, right.
This is the Wine Tasting with Comedians podcast. I'm your elitist host, Lyall Behrens. Thank you for joining us, and we have back Jeremy Scippio.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm back, bro. We did it, didn't we?
We did. We did some numbers. We did some. We'll get all into that. By the way, something I've been meaning to ask you. Scipio, is that Italian?
Scipio Africanus was a Roman general who defeated Hannibal the Conqueror and took his mother's maiden name. I took Latin for 3 years, so that's how I found that out. Is it Italian? Technically Sicilian. But yeah, if you're asking how I got the name, I don't. My grandfather, who just passed away recently, he is from Darlington, South Carolina. So that's what I know about my lineage.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, it's good. I get asked that all the time. Like, but I think, you know, white people just want me to say, like, you're mixed, right? Like, what do you want me to say? Like, I don't know, like
you be like Chris Tucker in Money Talks. It's like you can feel it in the soul. It's like you don't look like you got an Italian parent, but it's like
I am regular black wherever the plantation, like, you know, that from the South, where all black people from the South. I'm from that. You know what I mean? I can't really. You know, I should do 23andMe. Have you done that?
No, because I don't want to. Like, you can't steal us and then make us pay for that shit. It's like, that's why I'm protesting. It should be free for Black Americans.
Oh yeah, actually, that should be like they have mandatory paternity testing. They want to push for that. They should be Black Americans. Like, you got to know where you from. Where was your plantation and what part of Africa are you technically from?
Right.
Especially when we start splitting this reparations money, we need to know the truth.
I'm waiting, Gavin.
Yeah.
I'm fucking waiting, Gavin.
Yeah, you can't be too close to Africa. We need, like, was it second generation, second, third generation, something like that. You can't be.
Oh, that's fucking great. How have you been? How's you got any Christmas plans? What's going on with you?
I should be. I'll be in New York around Christmas. Well, between Christmas and New Year's for sure. I don't know exactly plans wise. I'll be working the ball drop. So
okay, you working the ball drop? Yeah,
production. I work film production for the Dick Clark New Year's Eve. Yeah. New Year's Rockin' Eve. Yep.
You really sometimes I talk to you. Don't seem like a guy that's married sometimes.
Wait, hold on, like, bro. What is?
No, I mean that as a compliment. Like, just like you work and you moving around. Like, yeah, I'm in New York. Yeah, I'm headlining St. Louis, and I got to bounce over to Chicago for a few days. Like, you just don't live. Like, you don't feel like a married guy. I like that.
Well,
I like that.
Slow down.
It's a compliment.
Slow down. Wait, my I feel very married.
No, I know you do. I see the ring. I'm just saying, like, you know, you don't give off like fucky energy either. Like it shows. Like, I give off a lot of fucky energy. You know,
you got to define that. In this post Diddy era, you need to define fucky energy.
See, I hate all the nasty niggas ruined it for like the consensual nasty niggas like myself. What I mean is, like, when I say like fucky energy, just like, yo, I'm available. I'm with it. Like, you know, even if I'm not available, I'm available.
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, you know, I try to keep it chill. But you know, man, it's just work. I mean, I hate to do this to the move. But man, I gotta thank God, man. God allows me to move and do things that I, never thought I could. Sometimes my schedule don't even make sense to me. But I just try to be grateful that I'm able to even do these things. So yeah.
Thank God. Get on your Jamie Foxx shit. Thank God, nigga. Yeah.
I
hate to do this.
Because some people are like, man, why you had to be all serious? Like even me, when I be doing shows and I be doing like talking to the crowd, and I'll be like waiting for like a joke response, and they'd be like they'll say something serious. I'm like, man, why you had to make it all serious, man?
No, but see, like I don't believe you niggas when you be like, oh, I hate doing this. I think y'all love doing this. I think like all right, I just want to like take a minute to say something. Like y'all love. It's the Nas in you. It's your little one mic moment. You gotta.
Yeah, it's something to that. I like, but seriously though, when I think about the things I do, between film production, of course, stand up comedy, traveling, and then playing keys, as I'm been able to be a part of so many things, I really can't predict it. I actually want to be a little more settled in the future. You know what I mean?
So speaking of production, I didn't think we would get here, but fuck it, we're here.
Sure.
You posted a photo with Diddy.
Was that between? Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it was in between. Yeah, you posted a photo with Puff. And what's his face? He commented. He said we can't choose our fathers.
Or shout out Hormuz.
Hormuz. Shout out Hormuz.
Honestly, I was waiting to see who would have the funniest response, and I think he had the funniest one.
He did. Yeah. He did. I think I was number 2.
What was yours?
I forget.
I just know. Let's just speak about this in this post Diddy era. I don't know why men are so focused on like this openly homosexually charged conversation. I mean, I understand that he, whatever Diddy got going on, he's what he got going on. If he ever comes out and say it, then fine. But I'm more interested in the case. The case is interesting. You know what I'm saying? People be like, so what do y'all think was happening at the parties, man? Who'd you think he get? Like, I don't care. That's weird. So I don't know. I just noticed even me posting that, people started, I mean, I knew they were going to do that regardless. Yeah. But, they started playing out their homosexual fantasies on me in the picture. like people don't take pictures with celebrities.
Yeah. I mean, that's why it's be like when people like try to link Oprah got photos with Harvey Weinstein. It's like, yeah, okay, a lot of people do. It's like niggas be at parties. And...
I mean, but that's the internet. You gotta let the internet. I mean, clearly we know that.
Yeah.
But for context, you know what? You always get the exclusive. I said on the post that you only get it from coming to the show. But since the show is over, I'll say the picture, I used the picture as bait, as promo for my show. And it worked because the show was sold out. But essentially, I took a picture with Diddy before he was super controversial. That was backstage at Chris Rock's, Chris Rock was doing the Dolby Theater.
Okay.
And that was his green room. That was it. There was a bunch of celebrities in there. Literally, you name them, they was in there. I was the least famous person in the room.
So how did you approach Sean? How did you approach him? Like, you like?
Well, you know what's funny?
Or did he approach you?
Did he approach? That's supposed to be.
Hey, I like your jacket, boy.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, they was on me about that. But yeah, it was a bunch of like celebrities there. I remember. I think we had me and another comedian. We had just walked into the green room after the show, and I think I'd seen Nas. Nas, as you know, favorite rapper.
Yeah.
He, it's funny because I interact with a lot of celebrities, so it's like nothing. I can maintain my composure, but Nas, I'm just like, oh snap, hold on, I need a moment, right? I wasn't expecting it, right? So then, but I had already met Nas like about 4 times or whatever. So I was just like, oh snap, Nas, whatever. And he was leaving. He was like, yo, I'm out, right? So then I was like,
God.
Yeah, I was trying to get a picture with him. And Nas had already hit the door, right? So then Diddy was following Nas, I guess trying to get his attention, right? And then when he seen I was trying to get Nas' attention, and I was like, to get the picture, Diddy was like, So low key, I'm like, I've never been a Diddy fan. I'm not, he cool and all, but I never was into him or his music or anything like that.
No Way Out's a classic.
Huh?
No Way Out's a classic.
He got classics. I respect what he did for hip hop, but I've never had a reason to be, other than like Hate Me Now or something involving, somebody I like. But yeah, when he was just like, I'm like, well, I ain't gonna turn a picture down with Diddy. So I took the picture reluctantly, like, No,
don't say reluctantly. I see you look
low key. It wasn't the picture I wanted.
I know it wasn't, but I saw you posing and shit.
I mean, look, trust me. There's plenty of celebrity pictures that I do for the clout, and then there's ones I do. Actually, I take that back. I don't really do any of the pictures for clout. It's like if as a picture, it's a moment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I didn't really have a moment. I'd say so. Actually, I have a better Diddy story than that though, because that was the first time I had met him. Right.
Okay.
The next time I seen him was at a Chappelle party. Right. And he was like dancing on the piano, like dancing and stuff. And I wanted to know where the bathroom was at because I was like hollering at somebody, and I was like, hey, you know the bathroom at? He was like, over there, and I was like, all right. And he just came back to dancing on the piano. It was weird. But yeah, another celebrity field night. That's all. Nothing spectacular. No Diddy party stories. No baby oil.
I just want to say the last episode, I called you an industry nigga like 8 times. You denied it, and then you just told me a story about, I had to take a photo with Diddy, and you said another celebrity filled night. I just want to point that out.
Hey, if I'm industry, you industry, bro. You at the parties too. You were literally just at the Comedy Store party. This is industry. What are you talking about?
There was a bunch of losers at there too.
I can't say that.
It was losers there too. It was some winners, but it was a lot of losers there too.
Can't say that, man.
I won't say niggas that. I seen one nigga that gave me secondhand depression.
What do you mean?
So it's, how it be some of them depressed comics and they be so depressed online that you don't see them a lot. Then you see them in person, you be like, holy shit, you were depressed.
Yeah, I mean, do you mean like they post are depressed, or you mean just like
they post are depressing and then they look depressed? I seen it. I ain't gonna say his name.
Oh, God.
I seen that nigga had on a wrinkled button up and a wrinkled Captain America shirt. Nigga, I was so fucking sad when I seen that. I was like, this nigga gave up.
This is the comedy is a very open industry, so you getting a little bit of everybody. You know what I'm saying? I actually don't like comedy being associated with depression.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I think that's like a
supposed to bottle that shit in like a real man.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's get to the mezcal.
I know,
so
right?
we have a sponsor this episode. This is Moteado. I'm probably saying it wrong. I am a Negro, so forgive me. You want to try your hand at this?
Moteado. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Moteado.
We'll be speaking Spanish soon. So this is very interesting. So this is mezcal, and
wait, when they asked you to present it, they didn't tell you what it was?
They told me it was mezcal.
They was like, here, nigga, take this.
Okay, well, so there's an interesting backstory. So, like, the guy that started this company with his wife and another partner is, I met him when I was performing at UC Santa Barbara back in like 2011, 2012. By the way, Jeremy, since we started comedy around the same, like 1920. Isn't performing at a college when you're the same age as the students the best thing ever?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's more because a lot of older comics complain about colleges, but like, when you're their age, you kind of speak in the same language, so it's not as. Because I remember Seinfeld went on a rant like that years ago. I was like, I don't know what the heck he talking about. I'm having fun. So yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why Seinfeld was mad. He can find his next girlfriend there.
Oh shoot! Shots at Seinfeld.
That's a funny joke. It was legal in New York. He's fine. It's come on.
Yeah, until the case ramps up and they can be like, yeah, we got Lyall Behrens.
No, I'm not trying to be like Hannibal Buress where I'm like the Jerry Seinfeld killer. I don't want to like kill a comedian's career in that way.
We'll get to it, but that's what happened with me and Dot. So.
Oh really? Okay, yeah, we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. That's cool. And I want you to say your LL Cool J story too on here.
LL Cool J story?
You had an LL Cool J take.
I got some because I wrote, but I don't know. We'll get to, I mean, whatever. You leading. I'm just saying. I don't know.
So I met him at I was performing UC Santa Barbara.
Okay, go ahead.
And it was funny. I get done with the show, and then him and this group of like, it was like a bunch of like fratty white surfer dudes, and like one black dude there. Shout out Devin. And then they come up to me and they're like, dude, bro, that was so funny. Like, so do you like total stereotype Southern California college kids? Like, so bro, do you like get drunk like before you perform? Like, no, like never. I'm like sober. Like, dude, you're not drunk, dude. This is fucked up. We got a handle of alcohol, partied all night, spent the night there on their couch. And then I remained friends with this guy, and like I would see him in years. Like he put up on me when I had a show in New York. I put up on him as housewarming party, like real cool, tall, 6'3" Italian dude.
Okay.
He got big lips. His lips could probably say nigga. Like he's big. Like, it is interesting because like your last name is Scippio. You got the Italian last name.
Please don't make this connection.
I'm not saying y'all related. Wait,
not
what
that.
connection?
But I'm saying like he go see this.
I ain't gonna say no gay shit.
No, not you. No,
saying?
I'm just saying it's inviting Italian white people to be like, hey, what's up, my nigga Scippio?
No,
like,
not that. No. There's no passes. I was just saying. I just wanted to give a visualization.
Yeah. No,
I'm
you
probably
good.
fucking up. I'm still.
No, you good.
I'm still gone from that party.
The comedy or the improv, Hollywood improv.
Party,
You gotta.
yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, with this post Diddy era, you gotta be specific about the party.
We gotta talk about the parties we was at.
Huh?
We gotta like define the parties we was at.
Well, you have to say, you know, literally, because you say party. Look, we brought up Diddy already. You say party at the party. I was messed up. Look, bro, I'm trying to tell you. Look, at the Hollywood Improv party, we had a good time. There it is.
See, I like when you here because you keep me from getting in trouble.
Man, hey. Come on, man.
But see, you said you wanted Kun Lyall to come back. Though.
Oh, I definitely want Kun Lyall back.
Oh, it's definitely. You don't know how I got the stank eye from a few comics at the comedy club parties. I got a few like.
You're like, it's Jeremy Scippio's fault.
No, but it is. I'm like alive again though.
Yeah, know? Man. Nah, bro. It's just you had those posts, man. I was just like, all right, I see.
Oh, I was living them posts too. I was living them posts. But no, so this is Mezcal, and it is from mezcal is kind of like is a lot like wine, where it's very about the terroir and the it's regionally based. Mm-hmm. So you can only have mezcal that's from Mexico. You can't have mezcal that's from here. And this is from a area called Michoacán. I can't pronounce any of this shit. Anyways, it's from the Oaxaca. I want to say Oaxaca or Jalisco. And it's from an area where, it's Jalisco? Okay,
Jalisco,
cool.
There it is.
Thank you, producer Mark.
Get some professional, some experience help in here.
All right, so we'll pop this open. Now I'm told that this is like, apparently this is not as smoky as most mezcals. It's more like you get more of a floral kind of fruity taste. Mm-hmm. So we'll start with our aromas and we'll just fucking get into it. We got orange soda on the side because we are cooning. Yeah, let's see. See what we got here. Right. Cheers. I'm not gonna shoot. I'm gonna get the. Oh wow, that's yeah. A lot of mezcal makes like my nostril hairs stand up, and I cut my nostril hairs. Yeah. But
do you have like a nostril hair shaver, or you cut?
Oh yeah, I got like a little grooming kit. I got the stuff for my unibrow. I like stay cutting my nails because my dad said like if you want to be grabbing titties, you need to have your nails ready.
I need one day because you have like it's like a multiverse of your life. I've told you about it before. My friend Evan. I need you guys to meet.
Okay.
Yes, you're my friend Evan, and it's literally one of my best friends, like on this planet. You guys got to meet. I promise.
Oh wow, that is surprisingly smooth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's smoky, but it's not as smoky as I remember when it comes to mezcal. So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's got. I'm gonna say on the nose, like I'm getting like a kind of soft vanilla flower. Is because I know the thing with agave is like, the thing with mezcal is like it comes from agave, and like if it's too some would say if it's too much smoke, it's not good because you want to taste the agave in it.
I can see why somebody would be like, oh, they say they have a strong opinion on it, whether they like it or not. This takes over.
Yeah.
Now, see, I don't drink enough to where I'm like, oh, that's selective. But this, I'm like, okay, I know it's working.
Yeah. No, and it's got like a nice after effect of a heat because like you start feeling it in your chest and it goes down slowly. I remember the first time I drank mezcal. It was with a young white girl. She was 22.
I'm about to say, hey,
she was 22.
You better.
I was
and how old were you? There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You better, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Diddy and Drake ruined it for everybody.
If I say I was with a young girl, I mean 22 and up. See, I want to quote Jay-Z saying only 22 and older let another nigga motor, but I'm like, God damn it, I gotta gotta wait on that now too,
bro. Yeah. We can do it whenever you want to talk about that stuff. We cool.
Yeah. No, man, it's funny, man. When like a chick introduces me to like some like fly liquor shit, I'm always like, what nigga taught you this?
Yeezy taught me like
that. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, this is some good shit. Yeah, this is.
But you believe it or not, I've only been drinking 4 years.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Before I didn't drink at all.
What made you start drinking?
Depression. No, I'm kidding. No.
No, if it is like
no. I guess. I wasn't married yet. But I will say it increased. No. I guess the circles I was in. I'll be honest with you, like some peer pressure, but there's certain conversations you are more privy to, and also too, I guess like I made it to a certain age where I was just like, whatever. I would drink I guess special occasions. Like I think my birthday one year, 2017, I drank, but even then I didn't drink for another like 2 years. I just didn't see the allure in it.
I remember meeting you thinking it was weird you didn't drink.
Well, what I really was mad about all that money I was passing up on as a comic, because sometimes they pay you in drinks.
Yeah. Sometimes they would.
Shoot.
Yeah,
they were like, I got $50 for you and an unlimited bar. I was like, I'll take the $50.
Yeah. No, but that was the thing I noticed too as a comic when I started in the Bay and I started interacting with LA comics. Was like, man, LA comics don't be drinking like that, and it's.
I can't speak for everybody. I can't speak for everybody.
Of course not. No, but I'm saying like by and large.
I know some alcoholics in the game.
No, yeah.
But I just say.
I'm not an alcoholic.
That sounded guilty. You're not one of them. If that
I
was
know I'm not. I just get defensive though.
I see. I know some alcoholics.
I have like an alcohol podcast.
You do have an alcohol podcast. That's funny.
So it's like I really can't fuck up with alcohol. Otherwise, it's gonna be like we should have saw the sign. He was trying to normalize it.
But no, just like I said, I really got into the game for the art and all that stuff, and I just saw alcohol as as a distraction or whatever, But the world ended. Whatever, what I mean? Yeah, 2020 world.
Pandemic got you in it.
Yeah, I'll say it was right before. What I mean? I could put some names on it, but I had some of those people like, don't put me in it.
Yeah.
But
I'll put a name on mine. My cousin turned me out with alcohol.
Yeah, see, bro, I got you, man. I should just be a lawyer.
You really fucking should, because I say some crazy shit already.
No scrambling and scraping, bro. We can't.
See, I love, like, Diddy did bring me a lot of joy. Like, before I found out
Oh, my God, yo. Wait, go ahead.
Before I found all that stuff, like, I love the way he dances.
Yes.
I love that. Come on, man. He taught me how to dance, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, look, I don't want to make this a Diddy podcast.
Neither do I.
But yeah, man, I mean, clearly he was a fixture in hip hop and an icon. And we're talking about just 2 years ago, he was getting all the accolades and stuff. Yeah. And that just shows you how quickly things could turn on you. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, I'm not defending him at all, just saying that, we should use these examples in society as lessons for us. The young black men coming up with pitfalls to avoid and stuff, because a lot of traps out there, you know what I mean? You don't want to get caught up in anything. Accountability, man. It's cause, man, that thing come get you when you least expect it. You know what I mean? You be like, I finally dodged all those allegations, and then dum.
Yeah, no, you go from getting the key to the city to having like two bodies on you, Lil Durk. You know what I mean? Like just.
Dirk, you know, he was one of them ones where it was like, because I always have like some type of excuse or some type of like something to say. Dirk, ain't no moral to that story.
Chicago shit.
Yeah.
Chicago shit. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't even gonna say nothing to get him jammed up anymore. But yeah, I just like, I see you later, Dirk.
Well, speaking of getting jammed up, I think we before we move forward, we gotta acknowledge our past.
Yes, let's acknowledge our past.
And our past is we were the Viral Boys.
Viral Boys.
Yeah, that's what I call us. I call us the Viral Boys now. I try to do it to like get some of your sauce, but you didn't really embrace it.
What you mean?
I don't know, just like because you popping out here, you popping.
Bro, that hit. What you talking about?
I know. I'm not popping in the stand-up streets. I'm popping on the internet and the podcast
I think that popped for both of us. You know,
no, it did. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get like, yeah. I know Jeremy Scippio.
Bro,
I'm trying to give you a compliment.
I appreciate it, but you know, like, you know, people thought like, because you know, like this combination is popular. Like, you know, this is the just like, you know, Shits and Gigs and all the new podcast guys. You know, they thought we were another podcast, you know, duo paid by Drake. You know, let's
acknowledge that. Let's acknowledge that. So we had this video. It did both on Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah.
Over like 100,000 views. It's probably 1 million collectively by now. So anyways, Jeremy had this we had a portion called Hip Hop Hot Takes.
Yes.
Jeremy's had a take that Kendrick Lamar has taken a life before, which is a theory that some people have had before.
Which is based on the things that he has said.
Yes.
Nothing more, nothing less. I just listen to hip hop and I am making an interpretation. But people, I got pressed.
Yeah, you did.
No, I'm not kidding. People just like, man, why you had to go and say that, man? Like, why did he have to go and say that? They was like, man, but you ain't had to go repeat it. I'm like, bro, it's hip hop. I'm listening to the record. They're like, nah, man. Yo, they act like I am the leak. I'm the mole. Kendrick's operation.
Did you ever think that PG Lang is working for me?
Oh man. So I like to go on record. It's like, matter of fact, hey, I am not we
are not getting paid by fucking OVO. All right, Drake and Kendrick don't know who the fuck.
Not to slander. I am not out here to slander Kendrick Lamar. He is one of my favorite rappers, maybe my number 2 favorite rapper. Like, hey man, look, whether he did or didn't, hey, I still gonna rock with him regardless.
Well, and that was the whole point. We said that shit in the video,
right?
But, like the whole point, though, that people gotta understand, though, is like, one, if you put some shit out in the world and we interpretate it, we try to interpretate it. What the fuck? You get mad at us for dissecting shit you put out?
Come on.
That's one. And two, it's like, okay, are we going to like an unsolved homicide map of Compton from like 1998 to like 2007?
Dog.
No. We're not playing murder detectives like that, like that little creepy British nigga, Trap Lord Ross.
Come on, man.
You know, like we're just like, hey, he said some shit, and I believe. And then there's that MTV interview he did with what's dude from DC? Light-skinned brother with the glasses.
I can't think his name, but yeah,
he was a rap genius. Yeah,
that interview. Anybody who's listening, please look at that interview for further context. Yeah,
he said he said in the interview, Kendrick says like, when I say gang banging made a nigga,
made me kill a nigga blacker than me.
These are stories. I really lived this.
Yes.
I really did this.
Yes,
and it's like, you know, come on, man. Like,
look, man, I am a fan and listener just like you guys. Do I know people at TDE? Yes, but I want them to be nice to me. So I just like to say, I'll go on record. I am not an informant. I ain't a fed. I'm a fan. And not a freaky ass nigga. Not a freaky ass nigga. I just like listening to hip hop music.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was funny though, man. That hit hard.
Yeah. I got so mad at all the rat emoji because everybody else
they call us a rat. They call us rats.
It's like what? It's like for saying like, yo, I think this nigga actually is telling the truth in his lyrics. Man. And this is why fat people on the internet are like so pussy and not from the streets. And I don't know what the fuck they talking about. They're like, yeah, this is some snitching right here. Like, you need proof, dumbass niggas.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, if me snitching is pointing to something he said, is that snitching? I'm listening to the music. I just repeat it. But for some reason, this medium of communication is taken more seriously than hip hop as a whole, which is fine. But I'm just saying that it's just interesting that, I was called a snitch for pointing out the thing that, we supposed to listen to hip hop? We supposed to listen?
I got a theory on that. So you're saying like podcasts and media is taken more seriously than like the actual music now?
Yeah.
I think that's because you actually because like one, rappers don't release enough music.
Okay.
Two, rappers like, I don't like that like they just be going to the streams or like that. I mean, like I like that like Kendrick is just rapping and not doing a bunch of talking or subs.
Yeah.
But like Kendrick, Cole just only talking to himself or his homeboy on a pod. Like, I'll go talk to Budden, go talk to Sway. Like, I think you need to be confronted, and it's just like you get to be in this like you get to be guarded and not talk to anybody. And I think you got to answer some shit.
You say you don't like that?
I kind of don't like, because I liked it. Okay, like when Jay-Z did the Super Ugly joint, which was very like, because before Drake's The Heart Part 6, Jay-Z Super Ugly was like the first like poorly received diss.
Okay. All right.
I would say.
We go there. Okay.
Yeah. And then what did Jay do? He called up the radio station and apologized to Nas and was confronted. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but that's just losing. What do you like?
No, but I'm saying like he had to talk to other people about it. It wasn't just like he's on the stage saying, "Oh, I'm sorry" at Dreamville Fest. It's not like you have other people confront you and ask you questions.
I hear you. I would say, that was their version of getting in front of a story. I kind of want to push back a little bit on that concept, just because I do like artists having some mystique to them. I kind of miss that a little bit. I mean, clearly because communication has gotten so high, we can, contact each other, but just like, you got, Leonardo da Vinci and, it just, the artists from back in the day, like they had lore attached to them, you know, and now there's no lore. It's like gossip, like tea, like did he cheat? Did he, beat? Did he it's all these personal things? Like, what was he doing? No, he a pedophile. I kind of like an artist. I kind of miss an artist just being an artist, even though I'm out there making fun of him too. But I kind of do like that. But I would say technically, Kendrick has a way. He has a way with his fans. I would say manipulate, but I don't know how on purpose it is. Maybe it is really just easy. It's just making music and not doing interviews. I don't know. But
definitely.
But
I think there's also more to lose by doing interviews. But it's like at the same time, it's like I just would like if this was 2004, Drake would have Sway or somebody like that go, or Elliot and Double XL be like, do you really have proof about the things you said about Kendrick? And somebody would ask Kendrick about the same thing. And it's just like and then now it's like it just hearsay and it just grows into this whole thing, and then it
need to be hearsay.
It does.
Because the things they alleged each other of, somebody got to do some time. Because even if you made up with the people, the city would come sue you.
That's true.
It'd be the state versus Drake.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good fucking point.
Yeah, and then Drake got the video out there, so granted, I think he was 24 at the time and the girl was 17, but the video, it is what it is. Now, do I think he deserved to be arrested for that? No, but that is enough. You know what I mean? It speaks for itself.
Well, he stopped bringing girls on stage after that.
He needed to.
He did. Yeah, right.
You think I bring a girl on stage? I hate kids. No, I was kidding.
Kids don't be in my shows. I brought a girl on stage once.
17?
No.
See, bro, I got your back. You don't even understand, man.
No, I'm saying I brought like a chick, but it was like a 21 and over spot. Yeah. Like she was probably older than me.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I made you say no.
No, you did. Yeah.
When you play this back, be like, man, Jeremy had my back, man.
No, you do got my back. You do got my back. The other thing that happened with that going viral is we had the Crips pulled up on us. We had Zoe Sama pull up on us, man.
Yeah.
He said, and it was funny. This when Kendrick said, "What I learned is niggas don't like West Coast niggas. I'm fine with it. I pushed the line with it." I sent you a screenshot. I say, because Zoe Sama said, "Boy, boo, LMAO," and then I sent you a screenshot, and you said, "Who is this nigga?" I said, "He was at the pop-up show." Hey, pop-out show. You said, "Oh yeah, right." And then I got mad pussy real quick. I was like, "Yo, I'm a fan dog. I love Underrated." I got real pussy real quick. Like,
hey man, that's honestly, I feel like a lot of things that I do / we do go under the radar. When that happened, I was like, oh, Kendrick knows. Even if it's just like, hey, check this out. Yeah, I hope he laughed. Like I said, man, I don't need nobody pressing me.
So when Kendrick said, "Don't let no white comedian speak on black women," that's law. Was he maybe dissing us?
No, what?
I'm just fucking around.
But that's advice though. You know what I mean?
No, it's good advice. Yeah.
And that's just in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
It's good advice.
I imagine Kendrick watching our video because you think he saw our shit.
Yeah, I definitely if Homeboy seen it, he seen it. He on there. He got a Finsta. Yeah. Jojo Ruski, I think it's called. Yeah, but that's
he got another one.
Of course, he got another one because that one got compromised. So yeah. He out here, bro.
You imagine Kendrick just watching our shit like the comedians exposed the truth to true killers.
Hey, we gonna get some bars, man.
Jokesters exposing true killers. Now who's the real niggas?
Oh, that's not hard. That was hard. Yeah.
I would just like us to inspire some Kendrick.
Hey, Kendrick, please feel free to give us some bars, man. Yeah. Please.
What if he like low key diss us a little bit though?
I'm with it.
Okay, you with it?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna react like Andrew Schultz did. No. He invited him to some weirdo stuff. Like, yo, I would just be like, hey, I'm like, hey, Kendrick, if you're talking about me, good. If not, make it clear next time. My name is Jeremy Scippio at Jeremy Comedy.
Lyall Behrens here. Not LYLE, L than y'all.
Say my name, shout it out. You know what I mean? Give us a shout out the podcast too. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas wine tasting, it turned into blind hating.
Oh, what? Yo, you need a ghostwrite.
Yeah. All right, so this is a good segue. Andrew Schultz. Because I know you don't remember seeing me at the party on Wednesday.
Bro, the improv party was totally different from the store party.
Yeah.
Like you could walk around peacefully. That one was like, ugh.
Like, this is funny. Jonathan, nigga from Atlanta, that like,
oh yeah.
So it's funny. I'm like, I seen him. I said, "Nigga, you don't do comedy. You just came here for free alcohol."
Oh, chill. Chill, man. He does comedy. I've seen it.
Yo, shout out Jonathan. Like I fuck with that. Like you do, because I wish it was like a world where I could just like kind of dabble in it and like do it here and there, and then just come to Hollywood, come to a party, and get. And it's because it gotta be cool, like not really doing comedy but going to a comedy party.
Well, look, man,
because you can get on bitches.
The comedy community is like it's a class system to it, and I wish we had more jurisdiction on where we stand in that class. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you just run your race, and it's anybody's game. So man, yeah, hanging out could lead to big opportunities. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. It's anybody's game. I don't point fingers at nobody. I don't judge anybody. I make a joke here and there, but at the end of the day, bro, I mean, there's some people who.
That's what I was doing. Yeah. I was just making a joke.
Yeah, but some people,
shout out.
Some people, bro, they'll be like, hey, Jonathan, can I open for you? Hey, people be asking, can I open for me? Like, can I open for you? I see you out here.
I've had that question as well. Like you see my dates?
Yeah, what? Yeah, man, it depends on the year, man. Like we had a high activity year with low fiscal return.
Yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying?
A lot of us did.
Shoot.
I was did. Shit, we need to do some dates, man.
Yeah. I tried to get you. I got this is a good show concept. Did I explain it to you?
No.
Okay, I'll explain it to you off air, but it's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Oh yeah, but back to the segue. So. No, I seen you there, and it was like, you was like, this how I know, because I ain't never seen you drunk before. This how I know. I wouldn't say you was drunk, but I knew you had a few in you. You said, We talking about fucking Andrew Schultz. Like, you don't even remember seeing me. You don't even remember seeing me.
Look, okay, I remember that.
Yeah. So,
because honestly, I was thinking about the store party. That was when, you know, we had that real, like, that's when we scheduled this anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's what I was thinking more about that. But yeah, I remember saying the Schultz thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So Kendrick, we got the line, don't
Yeah.
let no white comedian speak on black woman.
Yeah.
That's law.
Yeah.
So few people took it upon themselves. Gary Owen was like, oh, you know, I've been breaking the law, and nobody gave a fuck. You know? Yeah. Then Andrew Schultz runs with it, and he's hotter than Gary, and he's been saying some things. It's just, you know, a lot of people feel kind of ways about Andrew Schultz. He's very probably one of the more polarizing figures in comedy right now, we could say.
Yeah, I mean, there's I say like a podcast branch, the comedians that are like getting more attention now, you know.
Yeah.
And he's definitely one of them. I would say, you know, taking that lyric into context, you know, because don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law. It seems like that's referring to the incident with Shits and Gigs, where Schultz said they were talking about the black woman effect. The black girlfriend effect or the black wife effect, where people of other race, their swag will increase by being around you know, a black woman. You know, like pretty much you have the look. You know, you get the fade and then the beard. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess that look is you know, it's just associated with you know,
that's like a meme.
Things going good. Yeah.
That's like a meme.
Like Travis Kelce when he was dating the black chick versus when he was dating
Taylor Swift.
Yeah. So which I don't know. I just found it really interesting because I'm like, you know, at least black women leave their guys alive. Like, like since when the white women like it's like first you have a problem. First warning is a problem. Confronted in public. Second time you chopped up somewhere. It's like you heard about the girl who put her boyfriend in a suitcase.
I've heard a few of those.
Yeah, just a few of those. This just happened.
Mostly out of Florida. I don't know about this.
She's a Florida person.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, a white woman folded up her black boyfriend and put him in a suitcase. It didn't even chop him up. Left him fully intact. And yelled at him, "Can you hear me now?" That's what she did. So anyway, it's just interesting that Schultz took that angle. If Kendrick was referring to that incident, I mean, I thought it was a good way to handle it. Yo, one bar, bro. If one bar got you acting like that, Schultz, bro, you doing too much. One bar, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That didn't even say your name, man. You know what I'm saying? Like tit for tat, man. You know, if anything, when somebody, you know, like say if you know, you accidentally step on somebody's shoe, right? And they be like, "Bitch, I never liked you." You go, "Sorry." You know what I mean? This is weird to be that person. And then what he said he wanted to do with him. You know what I mean? I thought that was way too far. If anything, I say Kendrick's bar to me, because he was saying, like, don't let no white comedian talk about a black woman's law, you know, fuck whoever close to them, whoever's fucking with. To me, it's just like weirdo behavior. So for him to react the way he reacted, it kind of like it's kind of proving the point. Like, hey, you know, maybe you should move a little away from this person because he moves weird. That's all. But the internet did the work for Kendrick. He ain't got to say nothing. It was all the scrutiny came on to him, and then they started digging up his past, and you know, it just got weird. But yo, shout out to Schultz. If this, hey man, yo,
would you open for Schultz?
I mean, I can't now because Kendrick told me not to.
Yeah, right.
I ain't trying to get pressed no more by no Kendrick goons. All right, I'm tired of y'all coming to my shows threatening me. Talking about some they not like us. I'm like y'all. I'm like y'all. I'm not on the list. But yeah, it's just a weird take, man. I don't know. I can't speak on that like that because that's not how I move.
Well, okay, there's two things from that. Like, one is, it's two takeaways. One for me is like, because he was like, oh yeah, if we was in a prison cell, like, you know, I sexually assault you or whatever.
That's what I'm talking about, yep.
And I'm like, why you gotta always go there with white boys? You know what I mean? Like, you always gotta go to some shit where like niggas gotta be gay. Or like there's some gay. Pulp Fiction. Yeah. Why did Ving Rhames have to get raped like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
There's just something about it always wanting to insert black dudes and gayness and a sexual, like that's the type of stuff where I'm just like, huh. Because to me, it's like there's there's like saying nigger, and then there's like the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, like sometimes the feeling is worse than the actual word.
Yeah.
And there's to me that's just bucking.
Some people, I did hear a take that said it was like some form of buck breaking.
Yeah.
You know, I personally don't want to. I don't want to believe Shultz is that deep to even go there. I mean, you know, I've seen Flagrant. I've seen Flagrant podcast. He's not that guy. You know, whatever. It's just weird, man. Like I said, like I'm gonna try to take the onus off of white men as a whole. I think sexually repressed men, homosexually repressed men, express themselves that way. You know, and if that's the way you want to handle, that's fine. But it's never not homosexual in nature. You know what I mean? To threaten to do that to a man. Because I can tell you from my worst enemy that I can hate, I would never insinuate that. I would never. Yeah. It's just not how I handle justice. Like, what? Like, yo, he said he just decided if it's consensual or not. That's crazy, bro. And some people was like, that's a joke. I'm like, I don't joke like that. So have fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's
not even upset. It's just like, ugh. Okay, all right.
It's also the fact though, you saying you doing it to a nigga, so it doesn't have the same effect as if you say you was doing it to a woman or anybody else for that matter.
Yeah. And that's another thing too. Yeah, like, you know, you can't say that to a woman. You can't, you know, like, because then it wouldn't be a joke with it. If he said, people wouldn't defend it. They wouldn't say he's just joking if he said about a woman.
Yeah,
that's crazy work. So.
And I mean, to me, it's like, there's just so many. And look, I will say, this is the one place where I'm going to be in Andrew's shoes somewhat, is not even in the shoes, but I know what it's like as like a big and tall man when short niggas talk crazy. Like, you be like, really? Like, dog, I don't want to go there with you because it's going to look crazy, but come on, bro. Like, when certain short dudes, when they start shit, I can get that, but it's like, even if you feel that way, it's like, you can say stuff like, oh, if we was in prison, you would be giving me your shoes and making my dinner. Like, you can say some real street shit.
But yeah, right, exactly. I can think of 15 macho topics off my top of my head that don't involve cornering a man in a prison cell. That's all I'm saying. Just like, man, ooh, bro, you know watch you talk to. I will arm wrestle you. Something like, yo, Kendrick, what? If it's just me and you, man, I will. Right? He can say, oh, bro, I can write a 16 better than you. I don't know. I'm just saying, there's just other macho topics.
But see, and this is where I kind of got to put Andrew Schultz on like the couch a little bit, because I think Andrew feel like a lot of white boys. You said you don't want to take. You said you want to take it off white men. I'll put it on them. I remember it was this video where Andrew Schultz like wanted to play one-on-one with fucking Jay Williams. Jay Williams, who like played for a few teams. He fucked up his leg in a motorcycle accident. And he was like a top pick in the in his draft class back in like 03, 04. Yeah, 02, 03, something like that. Anyways, so long story short, Andrew Schultz played like a one-on-one game with Jay Williams, and he was just all fucking angry and ready. And then Jay was just playing with him because it's like, even though he had a short career, it's like he still was a professional athlete. He can beat anybody any day of the week. You know, this not an active hooper. So like, but then just like he was like, no, I'm telling you, I can score 1 point on you, and he's getting all aggressive. And I think there's a thing of like, I need to prove that I am stronger than a nigga.
Oh yeah, definitely. When I was a kid, they used to play racial ball.
Word?
Yeah, racial ball.
Like in American History X, so it's blacks against whites.
Yeah, literally. It's just literally, yeah, it's still basketball. It's just literally, they always split the team up based on race. And it's because white people wanted to prove something. They want to prove, hey, I beat black people in basketball. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Oh, it was funny. Me and this one black kid, Abraham McDonald, shout out Abe. Me and Abe was in chess club. Only black kids in chess club. We lost to everybody.
What?
Then we played each other, and none of us could beat each other.
What?
The game just kept going until our parents got there. And I said to him, yo, I think we letting the race down right now. He's like, yeah, we are.
I was actually taught chess by some Germans.
Really?
Yeah, and the German that taught me, I beat him, and you could tell it affected him emotionally. But I just did what he taught me to. He teaching me strategies and stuff like that,
Gog
man.
and snoof. How to jump a queen.
Yeah, right. No, that's techniques, man. Like I remember one dude, he would use a fleet of pawns. So you're fighting his pawns with like your real pieces.
Yeah.
And he was doing really good, man. But yeah, I just came, man, ain't nothing like telling a chess professional checkmate. And watching his face turn red, but anyway.
Watching white people turn red in general is like a thing of beauty.
Now, some white boy on the other end like, watching niggas turn purple is my favorite sport. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't want no parts, bro. Y'all get too crazy, man. I ain't trying to create no more Andrew Shultz out there, bro. Like, you win.
Wait, okay, last part though, that I want to get on.
Yeah.
So Andrew Schultz said, he said a thing of like how ironic it is. He basically was like, who the fuck is, he didn't say it, but I'm gonna say it through my black ears. Nigga, who the fuck is you to tell me not to speak on black women? All the bitches and the hoes, and you roll with Dr. Dre. Nigga, shut the fuck up. A rapper telling me how to talk about women or black women? And like, my thing is like, that to me just gets very, like, that to me is just like another version of, well, what about black on black crime?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
You know?
Definitely. I think what, thing is, he tried to open the floor of the conversation, but we can't. We can't, because what you said was so heinous in nature. Like, we can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just took it too far. We all gotta get out of the car and let it airate, bro. You know what I'm saying? I need like 2-3 weeks on you. We can revisit this deeper topic that doesn't involve you on why black people have this masochistic relationship with like the community and tearing it down. Great topic. Not your topic though. Your topic involves trying to take somebody's manhood in a prison cell. That's crazy, bro. I just can't entertain it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He went too far. But hey, that's on you. That's on him. I mean, that's whoever. Some people handle it differently. Some people. I had one friend say he was trolling. And I'm like, oh man. I was like, well, Kendrick did the trolling.
Yeah.
Kendrick said a thing. Didn't even say your name. You. It didn't. Kendrick working on the next album. You lost, man. He announced the tour.
Yo, I'm tired of people saying things is trolling too, because it's like not everything is something is just like, no, you being a passive aggressive bitch right now. You're not trolling. Like that. Not everything is. People don't even know what the fuck trolling is anymore.
There's something to that. I definitely feel you on that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. Because literally, like the things we were saying, which are based in reality.
Yeah.
With evidence.
Yeah.
People were saying we're trolling, and it's like, is it trolling if it's an opinion?
Yes.
Based on a thing. Now,
with facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not trolling. People, the word trolling is used. Oh my God. That's
trolling is when you get mad at something I say and I say, I know you are, but what am I? That's trolling. That's trolling.
Yeah. Yeah, trolling isn't like I have an opinion or I'm saying this fucked up thing and like, no, but I was just trolling. Like, no, motherfucker. See, and this is the problem with like people that's on the internet too much. They don't have a good command of the English language. Like, get a dictionary. You need like more words. Enough with energy and aura and vibe and trolling. Like, learn some new fucking words.
Well, people type with their feelings, and the kryptonite to that is facts or evidence. That's it. And the thing is, they're not going to ever admit it, but you just let it sit there. That's it.
You were such a wise brother.
Hey, man. You know what? You know what we got to be thankful for?
What?
That we were raised in an era without social media for a while.
Yeah.
Because there are kids who are not. They're doomed. They think that words actually hurt. And what can we do about that? Like that is, that's just the way it evolved. And furthermore, it's going to be that way. Like your kids will be crying in the room. It's like, oh, what happened? It's like, he said that I ain't got no bars. But son, you don't. But that's just words on TikTok. But yeah, you don't have any bars.
No, we gonna be like the new boomers. I'm telling you.
Yes,
we gonna
yes.
be telling people to man the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Is wherever you go, there you are.
Mm-hmm.
So I had Ralph Gare on the pod yesterday.
Okay.
And he did not want to touch this.
Okay.
Jay-Z civil lawsuit.
Okay.
You want to get into it?
Yeah, sure.
So Jay-Z is accused, has been named in a civil lawsuit, not criminal, for sexually assaulting a 13-year-old in the year 2000 after an MTV Awards after party with Diddy. Originally, he was not named in the civil suit.
Mm-hmm.
Then he was, and Jay-Z put out a response. I kind of want to read the letter in his voice.
Oh, sure, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
And also, like, I think we also need to note, though, Did the guy that Tony something?
Tony Busby.
He has a lawsuit against a former client who said he's basically acting like a loan shark.
Yeah,
more than a lawyer. So he's got some kind of shady shit going on, which I think should be.
Yeah, man. Look, I'll just say this while you get ready with that. A lot of this stuff has already been debunked because of the timelines. They had to amend the lawsuit a couple of times already because the Jane Doe didn't have her facts right. Because of certain things, like for example, Jay-Z and Diddy weren't at the same parties, and they described the place that they were going to. She described the place she was going to as she pulled up to like a white mansion, which sounds like a great little Diddy fantasy, right? But both of the parties they went to were holes in the wall in New York City. And they went to separate parties. So, and I'm not defending, I don't know, I'm just following along the case like everybody else. But I just say, I think that Jay-Z, the Carters, whatever, they have been waiting for somebody to jump out there and officially, connect them with the Diddy stuff, right? They've been waiting. Because so this whole time, people been like, Jay-Z next, Jay-Z next.
Yeah.
Jay-Z been lawyering up, studying up. All his people been studying up. Like, he got a team of...
He been preparing for war.
You talk about, like, Army level, military, Air Force level, ready for one accusation. And this lawyer, who's on the level of, like, you have those lawyers where if they're attached to the case, then it kind of means it's like
ambulance chasers.
It's a tabloid case. You know what I mean? Like, you got official news sources, and you got like the Globe that be in the magazine, the grocery store magazine now,
New York Post and shit like that.
So this lawyer is one of those type of lawyers. So I think he took the bait, and he might pay for it. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm just following along. But I would say the person who. If there is anything on Jay-Z, the person who would be the person to check in with, and she went on record and said that her and Jay-Z did nothing wrong, even though she was technically underage when they was interacting, was Foxy Brown.
Yeah.
So if she says something, then maybe there's smoke. But she's actually said that they weren't messing around. So
I mean, it's just like a 16-year-old on a track with a 24-year-old talk about playing me through my pubic hairs.
Yeah,
it was wild.
And people,
because Nas was just like, I just had a rapping about selling cocaine.
Yeah, and Jay-Z, he wasn't even on back then. Like, Foxy helped get him on, but because he was supposedly writing for her and helping her, like, I think the first time I heard Jay-Z was last time was I'll Be True. That song, whatever. Yeah, like that was, I think it was the first time I heard Jay-Z, whatever. But yeah, well, if there is anybody, if there's anybody who, if Foxy Brown put a tell-all book, Jay-Z should be afraid. Till then, I think he's probably in the clear, but who knows? I mean, Nas said it in the Ether track. He said, "What you think you're getting girls now? Cause of your looks, Negro, please."
I don't want to read some of this in Jay-Z voice.
Oh, let's go.
My lawyer received a blackmail attempt, called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tom Boosby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations, and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It had me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would
not agree.
would deserve real justice if that were the case. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. Anyways, he says all that. I'm not a lawyer analyst. I can't go into like if he's, I mean, because like when you get an allegation like this, it's like any way you defended it is gonna come off a little weird to some people. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think that people kind of already have their preconceived notions about you anyway.
Yeah.
So people just want to hear what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Because there's people who go, oh, yeah, Hov would never, and then there's people just like, oh, I knew it. But that's why I'm saying facts and evidence, man. you know.
When Tina Knowles did like the tweet.
And then they was I seen that, and then they said they was like chilling on the red carpet after. Man, look,
that was a PR job. That was some. But that was a crisis management.
Look, first of all, look, man, can likes just be likes? Dang.
No, not like that. Yo, Jeremy,
likes need to be likes.
Jeremy, let me not use because
I was about to say, hey, somebody gonna pull up. Like,
no, I was gonna say if you was accused of some shit, let's not even call it like anything that dark. Let's just say it's some shit like stealing a joke. Let's go that.
Yeah.
And I like the post of somebody saying that.
Yeah.
Would you feel like, damn, nigga, what the fuck?
I definitely take it personally.
As you should.
But I mean, I'm like this, I wouldn't shoot hellfire at you. I wouldn't go online and be like, yo, fuck Lyall and all that stuff. I'd just be like, all right, I see you, bro. I see you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so I'm saying, and then, okay, right, as you should.
Yeah.
So then we take that situation and then we go back to Jay-Z and Tina. And look, I know Tina Knowles is older. She's not one of these old people that don't know how to use the internet. Old black women have figured out Twitter, okay? Look at fucking Gladys Knight, Anita Baker. Like, they figured out.
Shoot, Trump, man. I don't know what's going on with there, but he know how to use it.
Dionne Warwick fucking knows.
That's crazy, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're right, though. You're right. I mean, who knows? I know. I doubt she wants to see the empire crumble, though. Because I'm sure that's going to affect her money, too.
It would, but it's like, I think it's at the point now where it's like, I mean, you got to think, like, she had a daughter, like, attack that nigga in the elevator. Like, he's probably not.
But that was supposed to be in private. It's okay to do that in private.
No, what
public.
I'm saying, like, I think there's a lot of tension in that family.
Possibly, especially because, they're very, they're very protected anyway. They're up there,
Yeah.
It's kind of like,
like a royal family.
Yeah, because Will and Jada, they were like that until their business started spilling in the streets. That's one of the ones that's kind of like still pretty tight knit. Yeah. So that would be, it'd be kind of crazy. But look, I know Jay-Z isn't the cleanest individual, but I would say, if there's real victims out there, they'll say, speak up or whatever. But like I said, I think if there would be the beginning of the end, it's got to come from Foxy. That's what I believe.
Yeah, she's the smoking gun.
Yeah, and and if there's nothing, there's nothing. If it's something, it's something. But I just don't think that, because that's how it starts. First, it'd be like something real, and then it'd be like all these other ones that Tony Busby would be representing, in the pile on. So it ain't gonna be like some random. You can't be a Jane Doe. It got to be like, hey, I was there. This is exactly what happened. This is evidence, and people, all these other people were like, yeah, I was there. I saw it. So
yeah. I mean, people been wanting Jay to go I mean, even before the Diddy shit, probably like 2010, maybe 2008, there's all the Jay-Z Illuminati stuff and like the devil worshiping and The Rock is the Illuminati sign and all this stuff and sacrifices and, so it's like he's somebody that people have been wanting to go down for a long time. Yeah.
But you know what? But also with Jay-Z, like I was saying about Kendrick or anybody, I think the talent-wise, it's going to be a little more sad. Like nobody really wants, you know what I mean? Because I think they believe, you know what I mean? Like it's certain artists that
we listen to. It's Jay-Z. It's Nas. It's Tupac. It's
different.
Ice Cube. It's
like Diddy was always expendable.
Yeah,
he was always expendable. It's like you were the dude talking in the back of the legendary rapper. You weren't actually one technically yourself. You just been a part of a lot of things.
He's been a part of a lot of moments but he's not like...
He's not one of the top.
He didn't help us get through shit. He just was like, oh, this is fun. I like Ciroc. Oh, I Need a Girl Part 2. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's cool. But it's not...
He was always standing next to the guy. So, yeah. Also, he already had that villain aesthetic anyway. I say with Jay-Z, it'll be like a sadder moment. It
would.
Yeah.
It would.
So that's why I think he's a little more protected. And it's gonna have to take something solid. You know what I mean? Yeah.
A lot of us don't want to see that happen.
Yeah. That's funny. You said who didn't want to touch this?
Ralph Garrett.
That's funny.
Yeah,
nah, man. Hey, I'm just with the truth, man. We'll see what happens.
That's mine. Yeah. And the truth is, Hove has classics. And we don't want those classics to be tainted.
I think you'll say Hove has cases. I was like, yo.
But like there are like when people think the ship is kind of going down, people like do say little things. As I saw MIA, she was like, when I signed with Rock Nation, Jay-Z told me the first thing to do is get plastic surgery. I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
I disagree with the notion that she should get plastic surgery or anybody should for entertainment. But if you're in the entertainment business and a mogul he was an executive, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's saying what they say. Now, I don't know the legal ramifications of that, but I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure that's, you know, entertainment on that level definitely gets weird. I mean, whatever, but I don't know if he would or wouldn't, you know. I mean, you know, the guy who made Big Pimpin', I'm sure he's not the he's not the most tender with the ladies, you know what I'm
saying? Yeah. He's got a little he got some things going on. Yeah. But the guy that shot his brother, like, over some jewelry.
Oh man, he shot your brother, man. Yeah, and then stabbed Rivera.
Stabbed made what's his face take the blame, like Lon said.
Yeah, you know, I mean, he's shown his version of accountability for these things, so it is what it is. You know, I can't drag somebody through the mud more than they do themselves. You just gotta
agreed.
Wait to see what happens.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think also the main difference with Jay-Z and Diddy is like Jay-Z has like done a lot for like the younger stars coming up today. Like Damson Idris has said he's helped them with some things, and ball players. He's got the relationships with the LeBrons and the Chris Pauls, whereas Diddy doesn't. And I think like Jay has more community karma points built up.
Definitely. That's sometimes when I'm criticizing Jay-Z, I gotta be like, you know, he went on that Water for Life tour or something like that. I was like, I ain't never give no poor people water.
Well, you know what's funny is like when you go to like, I don't know, you go to like CVS or Taco Bell or some shit, and they're like, you want to donate to Save Children's Hungers? It's actually, these companies are actually required to like donate a certain amount. So they're really just trying to get the customers to like pay what they already pledged to.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sure that's like some scam stuff, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I say no every time. No,
yeah, me too. One time I was like at a drive-thru, it was like, you want to donate to help end world hunger? I said, nah, we doing that shit right now. We in some hunger.
Yeah, right. You're donating right now. This is donation. You're donating food. I'm donating my money and time.
Okay, but LL Cool J, right?
Okay.
You told me, you said this, you said, I was surprised how kind of insecure LL Cool J is.
Yeah. I worked with him on Lip Sync Battle. I did stand in. And you know, it's funny, I signed NDAs, but I don't know what they say. No, that was a while ago. But no, it was and I worked with a lot of celebrities. Just seeing them in person, you know, you always gonna get some version of a you know, like culture shock, you know, from being around people, you know, they're real people. And yeah, somebody who has it all, you know, seemingly, you know, it was interesting watching him like care about his angles and kind of being like, you know, I don't want to, you know, I let me do that again. I'm not sure how to my voice, you know, like it was interesting to see.
You think like we should do like a wide angle right here?
His insecurities on display. That was pretty good. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. Yeah. When you said that at first, I was just like, because, you know, I respect LL Cool J a lot. That's why I was just like, what I say about him?
No, it wasn't like, you're like an analytical dude. I don't think I've ever heard you talk shit about anybody.
Oh, well, thank you for lying on camera. I appreciate you. I appreciate you lying on camera.
No, but you like, my shit talking is like a little more, it sounds harsh, but I think it's analytical. But I think your shit is really analytical. Like, I hear you say. But then maybe again, that's why some people think I'm an asshole, because like I think everything I say is analytical.
Man, I mean, look, man, you know, you gotta have well, bruh, first of all, we're called assholes together, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. What you said, Viral Brothers, Viral Boys? Bros, come on, man. Boys. Yeah, well, that was a moment. I felt triggered. I was like, hold on, wait. I don't have a keyboard. I did like this.
Yeah,
I was mad. But yeah, man. LL, like I said, yeah. Like I said, I can name even like John Travolta. I remember I worked on this promo for I think the movie's called Savages. And like the things he was concerned about. I'm like, you John Travolta, man. Like, why are you all like, oh, this is not my, don't get my neck, please. I'm like, you know, but you know, hey, man, I didn't make enough money to be a diva myself.
Yeah. But you know, you got to think though, like if you used to seeing yourself like throughout the years and like all these different iterations and with makeup and you on some crazy diet to lose weight for a role and all this other stuff. Like you could just really be mind fucked if it's like, because I just see Samuel Jackson as Samuel Jackson. Like,
yes, absolutely.
Just Sam Jackson. But to him, it's like, yo, I've got like 40 years of just looking at myself.
Yeah.
You know, that's gotta be intense.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, like I said, I appreciate the realistic. You know, it's funny. You bringing that Cool J thing up. Like, I was around him like every day for like, it was probably like a month and a half. Yeah, it feels like a blur, man. I don't even remember. Like, but yeah, it was crazy. Like being around him every day. You know, like it just came and went. But yeah, that's funny. That's funny. I forgot even when I told you that, but that's funny.
You want to talk about the Jamie Foxx thing at all?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought like it was not. You can't look at it as a comedy special. I looked at it as like a beautiful one man show. In short, no, it was like a cool one man show. That's it. Yeah,
I mean, I don't want to take away from. I still consider it a comedy special. I mean, I understand there's a loose interpretation of what's considered a comedy special these days, but no, Jamie delivered what Jamie is known for. Now, I Might Need Security is his best special. But that's also 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, this is for those people who want Eddie Murphy to come back. Just let it be what it is.
Yeah.
Only thing I'd say is a little weird for me with this one was he had a lot of the same talking beats that Martin did and Run Tell That, and then the fit too, and then the story. Like, it was like the story about, you know, but it's his actual life, it's his actual experience. So I'm not saying he bit it, but he kind of had similar talking beats to Martin from Run Tell That and Richard Pryor too, who had the same little, but you know, hey, maybe if I go through a coma and I want to tell my story, I'll probably say the same thing. But Jamie is one of the best entertainers on the planet. And he displayed that in the special, I say that. And he's one of the most talented people. Like, literally, I think he's 1% for a reason. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you look in jokes, bar for bar, don't look at Jamie's
I didn't hear him
special.
about running sets around town. And then I saw the special coming up. I'm like, okay, I kind of know what this is going to be.
Yeah.
But anyways, you got anything coming up?
No, at Jeremy Comedy on Instagram, Jeremy Scippio, SCIPPIO.com. I'm not Italian. I'm a black man from Cincinnati, Ohio. That's it, man. Yeah, future dates coming. Yeah.
Cheers, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate
Another
you.
good pod.